What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is your UK Trotter brother, Dr. Blick, the darkest man around, and I'm here with Dr.Love 307. Say hi to the people, man.
What up, my Namics? This is Dr.Love 307, and we're both really upset right now because we literally just recorded this, and then my audio decided to like go and die, so we have to do this again. But the last one was so good when we recorded it, but hopefully this one can be even better than that one.
Fam.
Because what were you saying, Blick?
Yeah, like I know, fam, bro. When you said my audio crashed, I was like, no.
Right? Oh my god, that made me so mad. But hopefully this time though, we'll get it right. We got this. But anyway, this video is gonna be sort of continue.
Wait, okay, you say what the video's about.
What? Okay, hold on. This video is gonna be a somewhat continuation. It was inspired by Joey's video, link in the description below. His video was basically talking about One Piece Burning Blood and like how much replay value it will have, but our video is going to be talking about what the game needs as an anime game to stay alive, because anime games nowadays have different requirements than the ones did back then in terms of the longevity, at least how they're made. But yeah, Blake, what do you think? What one thing right now do you think? Okay, another thing I should mention before we start like talking about it, we're mainly going to be talking about the online, just because mainly nowadays video games in general are heavily based on online multiplayer for like the longevity. So for this game, Blake, what do you think it needs for what's the first priority above all that it needs to stay online? Stay online? What? To stay alive?
Number one, it needs to have stable servers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because after the whole stuff with Storm, we need stable servers. Because if we don't have stable servers, we're not playing no games.
Right.
But like good game modes, like say if you're gonna put tournament mode endless, and you need to have spectate mode, the right amount of people to compete in tournament. Cause you gotta have tournament with 4 people. That ain't a tournament, bro.
Right.
That's tiny. That's not even a tournament.
Exactly.
That's just like a mini endless where you can play different people.
That is, dude. That's mini endless, where one person wins and then it's all over.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, like good tournament mode, like unique ability, like you need to kind of make the characters fun to play as. Like I know with the way One Piece is, it helps them out in terms of people being different and playing differently, and that still needs to like be a factor, because with One Piece Burning Blood, what I could potentially see, not many people are gonna be using the same team or the same type of characters, because everybody for the most part is a fan favorite. So you're going to have a lot of different players. I know we're going to have a couple of people that are going to just be using 4th gear. But what I've seen of 4th gear, it doesn't really look that amazing, like, based on what I've seen, because it
like
just
looks
looks
like
he bounces everywhere and rolls everywhere.
Like the gameplay of 4th gear
like
Luffy?
what I've seen before they've even gone into his ultimate. Like, I know for a fact they're hiding his gameplay fully. Mm-hmm. But what it goes into this guy was doing, like, front rolls and everything when he was...
Oh, yeah, true.
But yeah, like you said, like good online modes, like for survival, like you said, endless, like at least 6 people, a tournament mode, like with spectate mode. Like when I mean spectate mode, I mean like if I can create the tournament, but I don't have to compete in myself. Mm-hmm. And someone else, like you can have people that can just sit there and just watch the tournament happen. And seeing great fights happen in fighting games, people will love that as a whole. People love sitting there watching great fights, watching epic battles, watching their favorite YouTubers, it's all about the interaction, because when you have great epic battles, you have great interactions with the viewer, with the person in your stream, with the person in your comment section, whoever. Like, that's the reason why Storm flopped, because the main thing that kept Revolution alive longer than Storm 4 is due to the fact that they had endless and spectate mode, and the fact that they can invite their subs in, and their subs can fight them, or the people that they flip down in their stream. You can fight them and you can actually get battles going. That's one thing that pissed off the Storm community a lot. And if they can have that in Burning Blood, if they can have all of that bulge into one, like me be able to host a tournament, like you said, Dr. Love, like in our last video, about 32 people. If they can have that, that would be amazing.
Dude,
that would be so
if there was a tournament of 32 freaking people, that would, oh my god, the type of live streams and videos, that alone, in my opinion, would give us so much more longevity. 32 people. That is crazy. Like,
exactly.
Because
that makes it a community game.
Exactly. Because like the first time we recorded this, we said minimum was like 8 people, and then maximum, like realistically maximum was like 12 to 20 people, right? But if they could go to that, this is a stretch, so I'm not going to set it as an expectation, but if they could actually go to that 32, or at least between 20 and 32, oh my god, those tournaments would be so lit. And if you could spectate, whoo! I would never, oh my god, that'd be so fun.
Oh, that would be so fun, because like I said, like, people love joining, like, hosting, like, having epic battles. Like, even when Thundershot, he enjoyed watching people fight on Xenoverse. Like, when Xenoverse first came out, you seen people fight, that was beast. That was absolutely hype.
Right? Especially if they were two, like, really, really good people. Like, oh my god, it's just, because you can, like, it's like you're learning from them, but you're also just watching an intense fight at the same time. It was so good.
And the thing about it is, that makes it great, that, like, that's different. This is why I prefer, like I said in the last video, why I prefer tournament mode than endless, because if you're in the competition, you're always fighting. There's not going to be a time that you're, unless you're waiting for someone to finish their fight. Like, well, like, if you finish your fight early, they should give you the option to go and watch other people's fight. Do you know how, like, in Call of Duty, once you die, you have an option to look at other people's angles, like, see whose fight you want to watch? If they give you that option while you're waiting for your fight, and see, no, they should give you the option to see the opponent you're gonna fight next if the fight's still going on.
Yes.
So if they give you that option, you get to see what they're gonna do and how to analyze their fighting style, and that will be amazing. That will be dope, and that will be amazing to see in Burning Blood. And like you said, 30 people, that'll get the game lasting long, because it's more of a community game. Like, there will be no situation that I will not be able to play with people, because in Storm 4, the sad thing is, like, even if you were to do endless, let's just bypass the fact that you can't spectate. There's going to be moments that, not everyone can join the endless.
Yeah.
Not everyone can join the tournament. There's going to be people that you're going to have to leave out. But if they were to do 12 or 6 or 8, majority of the time, people won't be left out. And like we said, live streams, interaction with subs, enjoyment of the game, like, replay value, like that's the thing about the game. People will just want to have fun. Like, as long as you're having fun, people don't care, like, for the most part. And if you can make up your own rules, most of the time you won't encounter spammers, because the host of the game will be able to kick the person if they are breaking the rules of their tournament.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. But
so you got anything more to add?
I'm trying to think. I feel like there's one more thing, but I don't think so. I think that's it. It should be. Watch me, like, remember right after we finish recording it. But go ahead and say what you were gonna say. I'm gonna see if I can think if there was anything else that.
I was just gonna add that the reason why Storm failed is because Storm 4 is not gonna get any improvements. That's what I'm gonna put out there.
Oh, that's another thing.
If this was the first Storm game, oh my gosh, that would be such a great game.
Right?
Oh,
but since it's the last one,
that would be such a great game. The potential.
Exactly.
Boy.
But it's the last one. Like, how are you gonna set that as the last one? Okay, this is what I was gonna ask you. Do you remember how many people were on the online tournaments in Raging Blast 2?
No, I don't really remember Raging Blast 2's online that much.
I don't
but
either.
The thing that killed Raging Blast 2 online for me was, like you said, no spectate mode. You're just literally looking at the menu.
Yeah.
And with games like that, it's always sad and annoying.
Spike, please let us spectate. Like, for the love of God, that's all. As long as we can spectating. It, like, gives us so much more replayability than people think it does. Like, it really does. Look at Storm 4, for example.
It's an underrated feature.
Exactly. It's such a needed feature.
Like, look how ass Revolution is. Like, Storm 4 is better than Revolution. But Revolution lasted way longer.
Exactly.
The only reason why Revolution lasted way longer is because of the fact that it had endless. It had the spectate mode. It was more of a community game. Even though people raged at the game, people hated the counter, people hated how the game was working. But the fact that you were able to do endless and spectate, like, those stuff played a big factor. Like you said, like, if you're enjoying like having fun with your subscribers or having fun with, like, the viewers or the people watching, that's always an amazing thing to have, and that's always an amazing thing to do, because this is the thing about fighting games. People want to play as many people as you can, and with Storm 4, you kind of limited yourself. That number one, as soon as you join the game, you just lag out. Number two, you can't really have a big fat tournament. Like this is why people love going to streams. Like that's what I really loved about going to Thundershot streams, because literally he would just pick random people and they'll just go at it. And he would have done that in tournament mode, because I know him and Ramsey were planning a little tournament mode, but they had to find ways around it where you shouldn't have to find ways around it. If they're going to do events, they need to make it's like it was before, but I still have the events on the side. Like I can create a tournament mode. I can join one. I can host one, and then they can do the events ones on the side for like people that are like around the world, people that are good at the game, just random people in general.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say on this.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else, so I think that's it for me too.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hopefully, Dr. Love's audio does not mess up. So
all right, hurry up and do it. Hurry up and take the outro before it does.
So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying. Please leave a like, rate, and enjoy this video. And yeah, catch you next one, guys. Bye.
All right, we Gucci.
Work.